Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the very first episode of the Empower segment with your host, Shaun Grant. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the very first Empower segment. And I'm your host, Shaun Grant. But before I get into anything, let me explain to you a little bit about what the Empowering segment is, or the Empower segment, rather. The Empower segment is just a few minutes a day documenting what you can do to help make your best life. We'll have a guest on, we'll talk a little bit about current events, we'll talk a little bit about health and fitness, and we'll just make sure that by the end of this segment, we leave you feeling a little bit better than you were before you started watching. So, with that being said, I want to get right into it. And the first thing I want to touch on is the whole Bruce Jenner thing. Now, I know what it may seem like, and I know that it may look like this crazy, far out situation that's unfolding. You know, this man who was this Olympic athlete all of a sudden becomes this woman who's like running around parading and flaunting his stuff. But stuff like this, you got to look at it a little bit deeper. And what I mean by that is Bruce Jenner is really setting a precedent for so many people out there. So many people wanting to be true to themselves. And if that means that you got to walk around and flaunt in some heels and fix your hair and put on some makeup, have at it. You know, at the end of the day, no judging. As long as you're being yourself, you're being true to yourself. And for that, I feel like we can applaud him. Yes, I truly do believe that. So let that be a lesson to you that just be true to yourself. No matter if you want to be a woman or you want to be a man or whatever you want to be, as long as you're true, you're on the right track. So that is something I wanted to touch on. So the next thing we'll kind of take a look at is, so the whole policeman shooting and all this just craziness happening around the world. Like, this is just, I mean, it's bananas. But once again, at the same time, making you think, you can't look at it from the standpoint of either all cops are bad or all cops are violent, because you wouldn't necessarily accuse all Arabs because one of them set a bomb and like killed 1 million people. You wouldn't say all Arabs are bomb setters or all Arabs are this or that. You wouldn't go that distance. So my advice to you is, if you have children, be aware of your children. If you are in a situation or a position or an area that may bring about a chance for you to get caught up in something similar to that, just be mindful. Be aware of what's going on around you at all times. Be able to assess whether or not you should be in that position or you should leave. And it's just as simple as that. And like I said, parents, we got to watch our kids. We got to take care of our kids when stuff like that arises. So you really have to be on top of where they are, who they're associating with, more importantly, and just everything that goes on in their lives, because that's how these situations become avoidable. We can't go looking for it. The truth of the matter is, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot detest or contest a police officer that's armed, that has the ability to basically use force. If you're out and about, like, be at peace. Know that ultimately they can't touch you if you cooperate. And that's what it comes down to, more so than anything else. It's just making sure that you're not a statistic. Because the bottom line is, you're not a statistic. You've got a life to live. Your children have a life to live. You've got so much to offer to this world. Don't jeopardize it by making dumb decisions. Because one stupid decision can be the difference. All right? So, current events, that's all I want to touch on today. The next thing we'll get into is the fitness segment. So, if you give me a moment, I'll be right back with some fitness tips for you to implement into your daily life that will help you to be better. I'll see you in a bit. Welcome back, guys, and this is the fitness part of the Empower segment. And so just to give you a little background on me in regards to fitness is I am a certified personal trainer. I'm also what we would call a body, mind, and transformation specialist. My philosophy on that is fitness not only transforms the body, but it also transforms the life. So let's get right into it. And today, because the summer is near, what I want to talk about is the six-pack, okay? And how to build the six-pack. So there's a lot of misconceptions, a lot of gimmicks out there promising you that if you get this product or you get that product, you can build a six-pack. Well, I'm gonna cut to the chase. The main thing with a six-pack or a flat stomach, what you need to do is make sure that your core is strong and your core is solid. And what your core consists of is your shoulders, your shoulder girdle, your lower back, your midsection, and your hips. And so when you make sure all those areas are firm, strong, dense, and solid, that will contribute faster to you achieving the results you want in reference to a six-pack or a flat stomach. Now, another important aspect of it is your nutrition, okay? So you can't eat crap and then decide all of a sudden, oh, I'm gonna get a six-pack. I did what you said, but I still have a gut, So just remember all that stuff goes in unison. But as far as your training goes, you always want to make sure that you're building every area of your core up in order to maximize your potential to receive that stomach that you want. All right? Welcome back, and I want to thank you for sticking with us this far throughout this segment. It's been fun. So without further ado, I want to introduce somebody, and this will probably be the best part of the segment. Introducing this next guest, who has been a longtime friend of mine, who just pretty much takes it to a whole nother level with his charisma and his energy. Everybody, I want to welcome my longtime friend, Musician Johnson. Well, hello everybody. Hello, Shaun. Thank you for having me on. I'm just excited to be able to share everything that makes me me. So, I'm happy to get started. So, Musician, as always, you look great. That get up is like, whoa, man, you're on a different level when it comes to fashion. But let's get right into it. So, Musician, you strike us as someone who's very passionate. Just kind of enlighten us about where that comes from. Like, where does that originate? What makes me so passionate? I think basically, like I just said, and I said in the past too, is that, I'm myself, and I feel like I want to be able to show people what it means to truly be yourself. So if you can do that, if you can embrace it completely, then you can help make a difference with other people. So it's important that you are passionate about who you are first, and then you're passionate about what you love and who you love. That's probably why I'm so passionate. Fantastic. See, it's just really refreshing to hear that come out of your mouth. And so I want to thank you for being just completely genuine. Oh. So let's get on to our next question. And this is something I guess you can say is a bit personal, but tell us, what do you like most about yourself? What's your favorite part of Musician, I guess you would say? Could you repeat the question? Tell us, what do you like most about yourself? What do I like the most about myself? Well, what I like the most about myself is that I'm just so doggone real. Seriously, do you think anybody else could be this real as I am? Shoot, I tell it like it is. I let people know I am very blunt, up to the point, but I never hurt anybody's feelings. I just give them the truth. And that is what I like most about myself. Thank you very much. Wow. All right. So, it's been great. Your answers have been just fantastic up to this point. I mean, your energy is just absolutely through the roof. The last question I want to ask you is just, for everyone out there who's following their dreams, and they've kind of come across, I guess, a hater or two, what's your advice on haters? Oh my God, haters. Don't even get me started on them. Let me tell you something. Tell you a little something about haters. Haters are some of the stupidest people around. Why is it some clown who has no credentials, who ain't been where you been, who ain't doing what you doing, trying to tell you how to do your thing? That don't make no damn sense. Oh. No, it's okay. Sorry, Shaun, I didn't mean to say damn on the air. But, as I was saying, it don't make no sense. Like, how you trying to be all up in my business, trying to tell me how to live my dream, trying to tell me what's right and what's wrong? You don't know nothing. You don't know where I've been, you don't know where I come from, and you surely don't know where I'm going. So, for all you haters out there listening, you need to take that energy, put it towards something that can uplift yourself and keep you from hating and going at other people's business and telling them this is right, this is wrong, all that other stuff. That's what you need to do. You need to take that energy and put it to good use. That's the message I got for those haters. Man, that was absolutely amazing. I personally want to thank you so much for joining us today. You've been just an absolute pleasure. It's always a joy to be in your presence. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Manisha Johnson. Amazing, amazing. Before we go, I want to finish with a final word. And a final word, or the final word for today, is a quote that I've been kind of dwelling on the last few days. And I just want to leave this with you to give you an opportunity to just think about some things and just have things kind of be put in perspective for you. And so the quote is, through chaos comes opportunity. Through chaos comes opportunity. And what this means is that no matter what life throws at you, no matter what you're up against, no matter who you're up against, no matter the circumstances or the cards you've been dealt in life, know that there's always opportunity to better yourself and to be the best version of yourself. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me on this very first episode of the Empower segment. It's been real. Take care. Can't wait to see you till next time.